Well, hi Sagittarius. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your April reading, and it is about Will My Love Return to Me? So, I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them, just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. What I'm going to do here, get these cut, is I'm going to put your love's energy at the bottom. I'm going to have both your energies in the middle, and I'm going to have your energies on top so we can take a good look at their energies, okay? So, all cards are male or female, and here we go for Sagittarius. Will my love return to me? Will my love return to me? Sagittarius, there you are as Temperance in their highest energy. Oh my gosh. Okay. The overall energy is the Devil. The Devil. This is a card for Capricorn only because of the horns. But this is toxic energy. This surrounds the entire reading. There was someone attached to someone here who made this relationship toxic. Now, the Devil is waving goodbye. Let's see if it's leaving. Up here in your highest energy, the Five of Pentacles. You're feeling rejected. You're feeling abandoned or left out in the cold. You're feeling lonely. So, you know, I feel like you've really been through it, and I feel like you're still missing them, and you're really, you know, feeling lonely. I have the Page of Cups next to the Five of Pentacles. The Page of Cups, this is what you were getting from this relationship. This is a very young energy, and it's a love energy, but there's a fish in the cup. Pisces might be around this reading strong in someone's chart because of the fish. But this Page of Cups is also right above the Devil. This is all you were getting because that's all they had to give, because there was a toxic energy here associated. And I'm not sure, with one of the two. One of the two of you did not have enough to give because there was a toxic energy attached to one of the two of you. And I'm going to keep reading. Might figure this one out. So next to the Page of Cups is the Two of Swords. This is in your highest energy. Now I feel like it was them in a way, because I've been doing that today. You're protecting your heart. So your heart is crossed by your arms. You have your swords up in self-protection and a blindfold on. I think you went through this relationship not really dealing with a problem. And that was the toxic energy. Because you didn't want your heart to get hurt. But guess what? The heart usually does get hurt. You could put it off, but, you know, in the long run, you ended up in the Five of Pentacles. So you're alone. Under the Five of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. Reading this in your energy, it was about security, stability. You're still thinking about the future. You still wonder if there's a future with your person, with your love. You're looking in this pentacle as if it's a crystal ball. And you're trying to see your future on whether or not they will return to you because you miss them. It's right next to the Devil card. You miss this person, but not the toxic energy that was associated to them. And then on the other side of the Devil card, I have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is right below the Two of Swords in your energy. Yeah, they are a soulmate, first off. We have thousands of soulmates out there. But there was feelings between the two of you. I think there really was love. But I think they kind of treated this relationship like a friends with benefits. And I think that you are trying to ignore that feeling until you couldn't ignore it anymore. So, friends with love and soulmates, right next to the devil card. So, okay, that was in your energy. Now we're in their energy. And their highest energy is you. Their mind is on you. Oh my gosh. They also have their guardian angels, because this is the card for Sagittarius. So they also have their guardian angels and spirit guides all around them, and they're mixing this potion back and forth, back and forth. And you know what they're trying to do is trying to get them leveled out, get them tempered, to try to get they have one foot in the waters of emotion, they have one foot on the ground. The temperance really wants both of their feet on the ground so they can make informed and enlightened decisions in moving forward. So their guardian angels and spirit guides are really trying to help them, and they're trying to help them see into the future. This is what you've been doing, but they're trying to help them see that there is a future for them ahead of them, if they want it. But they're going to have to become more grounded. They can't be living in this toxic energy and have you too, you know. But you are heavy on their mind. And this card of temperance is right next to the wheel of fortune. Look at that. Talk about spiritual. So, this is why they need to be grounded. The universe, this is the wheel of fortune, this is the universe. They got a hold of your person, and they're trying to move them forward. The wheel for the better. This wheel is right under the toxic overall energy of the devil. So they're trying to move this person away from the toxic energy so that they can move forward to something much better for their better. Now, once that wheel gets going, there's no stopping it. The universe, you know, they're more powerful than any human being. And they're, along with their guardian angels and spirit guides, they're working together, and they are really trying to get them to move forward, because under this Two of Cups and their highest energy, I have the Ace of Cups. They do love you. They need them to realize that they love you, and they need to be more grounded and think about this relationship as if they want just you in their life, they're going to have to come forward with the huge cup of love without that toxic energy. And the universe is trying to get them there, or help them to get there. It is. You are on their mind. I'll bet 24/7 almost. You are on their mind. And they're also working on themselves. They're working on knowing exactly what it is that they want. And the universe is helping them to move towards what is best for them. And it looks like it's you. Ooh. Oh my. More earth energy. There you are, as Sagittarius again is a fire sign. So I have the Ten of Pentacles up in your highest energy, yes. This relationship could not be grounded. It couldn't be secure and stable. You couldn't have a committed relationship because of this toxic energy. And this is really what you were going for with your love. You know, you wanted to spend the rest of your life with them. And you wanted to feel solid and secure. This is union between two people. There's pets. There's also a child tucked down here. And extended family. So very grounded energy. You were kind of blocking this relationship as being more of a friends with benefits relationship, because you were hoping that it would be a Ten of Pentacles relationship. You may have even offered a pentacle. You may have said, hey, let's get married, or let's go steady, or be monogamous, however, you know, a person wants to do it, but to be more grounded. And you've offered to do that, but it feels like you didn't really get an answer. because you were like back and forth, or you got a really shaky answer, one that you could read anything into. So these pentacles, you like juggling them. Like one minute you feel like it could be stable and secure, and the next minute it feels like, oh, no way, no way, this can be stable and secure. So rocky water, ships bouncing around out there, pentacles just doing the juggling act, and just trying to figure this out. It's like a roller coaster ride. I have the King of Wands under the Ten of Pentacles in your highest energy and right next to the Two of Cups. This is a fresh start and new beginning, and I think it is with them. Look at that. So you're ready. Got the Ten of Pentacles on the other side of the King of Cups, or Wands. So, you know, you're ready. You still dream about being in a long-term relationship with this person. You have one hand on that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. The other hand's on your hip, and it's right next to this Two of Cups. And you're facing the Two of Cups. They're on your mind. You really want them to come back. I have the King of Pentacles. Look at all these pentacles. So next to the King of Wands, the fresh starts and new beginnings, I have the King of Pentacles. And this is focusing on the pentacle, the security, the stability, the commitment. And it's right below the Ace of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can be Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Also, let me point out the King of Wands, which is right next to the King of Pentacles, is fire. So that's Sagittarius, which is you, Aries, or Leo. That could be strong in somebody's chart. I know you're a Sagittarius. So here you are, wondering if they will ever offer you that pentacle, if they are coming back. What does the future hold? You are so lonely, you really miss them. I have the Five of Wands next to the King of Pentacles. Look at all that strife. This is most of this is mental. It's more like anxiety, confusion, stress. This can also be a little bit of bickering, a little bit of argumenting about where this relationship should go. And it's all because you were confused. You're confused. That causes all that stress, anxiety, and confusion about if it could ever be grounded. And it just feels like when you would bring something up like that, that they would say something that would be open-ended, like, well, you never know where this might go, something like that. And so your mind goes, oh, that's kind of like saying you might be feeling like we could end up committed, when in the long, really what they're saying is they have no clue on whether they can commit or not. So, you know, that went on for a while because, you know, they are a soulmate. You do have love between you. Now, in their highest energy, I have the Four of Cups. And this is under the King of Wands and next to the Ace of Cups. This is, you know, the universe is trying to get them to offer this cup of love. They do love you. By the way, they have love for you. But they think that you will not accept that cup. They think that you'll just turn them down, and so they hesitate. They hesitate on offering it. But the thing is, they are ready for a fresh start and a new beginning. I have the King of Wands right above that. So if they offer this fresh start and new beginning, they will really want it. They just like afraid that they'll be turned down if they do. But the universe, you know, the guardian angels and spirit guides of the universe will win out. And they also know that there's something toxic attached to them. And the universe is trying to separate whatever that toxicity is so that this person can move forward with you. Now, the Ace of Wands, that fresh start, new beginning. Remember, the King of Wands had that wand too. In their highest energy, I think they're going to come forth. They're going to gather up the courage to come forth with that cup and ask for a fresh start and a new beginning with you. They are ready. You're ready. You're lonely. You really want them back, but you want them back without the toxic energy. This Ace of Wands is right below the King of Pentacles also. That Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And, you know, when they offer a fresh start, new beginning, you need to know they're also offering the chance for a pentacle here, sincerely. Now, next to the Ace of Wands is the Seven of Swords. You know, the Seven of Swords, this is deceitful energy. So, you know, maybe they were hiding something from you, and whatever it might have been, they didn't want you to know, and I think they're getting rid of it. With the Seven of Swords, this is like, it can be lying, stealing, cheating, rumors, taking of love, not giving it back, which they probably did some of. This is under all their confusion, all their stress, and all their anxiety. I think they felt like they had to hide something from you. That's why you were so confused. That's why they couldn't commit. But I think they're coming out of it because the universe always wins. And you are high on their mind. You are like, they can't stop thinking about you here. All over their mind. And it's all about you and moving them forward. Okay, so it looks like they're coming in. It looks like they've been hesitating because they're afraid that you might not accept that cup. They need to get rid of some toxic energy, and then they will be ready. So if they come back in, it looks like they will, just let it be known that they also have a pentacle. This is what you've been wanting to, in this offer of a fresh start, new beginning, that they're afraid that you will not accept. Okay, I'm going to take one more clarifying card from the Arcanum deck. Beautiful illustrations. If one comes out, that's the clarifying card. It goes right between the Two of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. If one does not come out, then I will end up drawing one. One more shuffle. Pretty long shuffle. There it is. Okay, the Page of Swords. You are on guard. Look at that picture. That's the Page of Swords in this deck. Beautiful illustrations. The Page of Swords, that is, I think you've been kind of following their social media or something. You really have had them on your mind too. Also, they could be spying on you on social media. But this is also about having your sword up in self-protection. Not swinging it. It's just kind of looking out for yourself. And that's why the spying could be taking place. However you or they could be doing it. This card falls right on the Two of Swords. Not dealing with things. Okay, the Page of Swords is actually taking some sort of action in trying to figure out what's going on. And, whoops, and the Page of Swords also lands on the Ten of Pentacles. So, you're on guard about that. They come back, you know, you probably, this tells me you want to know if they're with someone else. I don't see that they're with anybody else. So, you know, you may be checking their social media to see, you know, are they posting anything with someone else? I don't think so. Not from this reading. And I do know that the universe will win over. I think they're going to say goodbye to that toxic energy because of where these cards are placed. And they're going to come forward with an offer. They think you won't accept, but they mean it. They're sincere about it. And they do have a pentacle this time. So, wow. Sagittarius, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance Tarot.